Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to start off by thanking all of those who helped us reach this special day. To Mr. Bruno, thank you for being the perfect addition to our school when we needed you the most. To Ms. Lucas and Mr. Garrett, thank you for your constant guidance, wisdom, and leadership throughout our schooling lives. To the ASCS administration, thank you for your dedication and all the work that goes unseen to set us up for success. To the ASCS faculty, thank you for teaching us not only academically, but spiritually, for building relationships with us, and for teaching us lessons that we will carry on for the rest of our lives. To our family and friends, thank you for your love, for your prayers and support over the years, and especially thank you to those who paid for us to come to this school and receive a Christian education, which is one that is needed most right now. And one final thank you to Quizlet.com, because without it, a lot of us would not be sitting here today. Class of 2020, after years of hard work, we finally made it. Though many of us came from different schools, we shared a lot in common over the years. From the crazy silly bands and tech deck phase, to Beyblades and Rainbow Loom, to that year when all the girls wore the same pair of white Converse and black and white Adidas, to fidget spinners and Fortnite, and now everyone's favorite, TikTok. We whipped, we nay-nayed, we hit the quan, jujued on that beat, and merely rocked our way to this day. We've been together through the good times, like last year when the Jonas Brothers got back together. Or that one amazing year when Mr. Garrett actually let us wear hoodies that didn't have to have the Shores logo on it. I also remember us ladies winning the Powder Puff football game, even though the juniors might say we cheated. All in all, we've had many good times together, but I also remember some times that weren't as great. Do you remember those times during school when your day would be going just fine, and then you remembered that you forgot to order lunch and had to settle on nachos and cheese? Or the time when two students who shall remain nameless, Corbin and Sean, released a fart spray through the halls. And yes, you all heard me correctly, fart spray. There was another time when we were all in New York watching Broadway, and Nicolas Cage was there because he was also watching the show. And a lot of us wanted to meet him, but we couldn't. But those that did meet him realized the unfortunate way that he wasn't exactly, how should I put it, national treasure. Jokes aside, we all worked really hard to get here. Sleepless nights to get papers done, studying and doing homework the bell before, or in some of our cases, while the teacher was collecting it. We all worked really hard. But what hit the most was that the 3 months that we were supposed to enjoy and have the most memories, when those 3 months were taken away from us just like that. I mean, we had our last day of school and we didn't even know it. Class of 2020, we entered the world during the time of 9/11, and now we're graduating during the corona pandemic. Many times I found myself asking, why us? But I heard it once said that God gives his toughest battles to the strongest warriors. And we, the class of 2020, are the strongest warriors I know. In spite of the 9/11, we were born and we brought hope. And in spite of the times right now, we're graduating and we're bringing hope that we can create a world that is better than this one. And the reason why I'm so sure of our potential is because when the whole world told us that we weren't gonna have a graduation, we are sitting in our school right now doing what we waited so long to do. And as we continue our journey, I just want to share a secret with you all that has led me, and I hope will continue to lead all of you. Some say the secret to success is hard work and dedication. Others say it's waking up every morning and making your bed. While these do remain true, my parents instilled in me the secret to success that has never failed me. I have put the secret to test time and time again, and honestly, the reason that I'm standing up here today giving you this speech as valedictorian is because of this very secret. It's that when you honor God, he will honor you. When you honor God, he will honor you. I can say that standing up here today, I am not the smartest person in this graduating class. I mean, our class has some of the most brilliant minds that I have ever come across. But though I'm not the smartest, I remember times where I would just wake up a little bit earlier for school, though it was hard, to pray and spend time with God. I remember sacrificing some weekends in my summers. Instead of going to the beach and hanging out with my friends, I went and did ministry. And no, I'm not saying you have to do all these things in order to succeed, no. But I'm telling you that what I've learned is that when you put God first, and when you seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all these things will be added unto you. We all have dreams for our lives, to be famous athletes, doctors, and teachers, to marry a nice spouse and live in a big house. A lot of us want the best, and we want to be the best, but you can only go so far on your own. Because the fact is, in life, when you think you're smart, there's going to be an Abby Stiles, a Chris Kibler, and a Logan Rawlings. When you think you're strong, there's going to be an Austin Ganther and a Byron Noon. When you think you've reached your peak, there's going to be a Sarah Fitzgerald and an Eric Henderson. What I'm trying to say is, in life, there are always going to be people ahead of us and even better than us. But, as one man put it, when you kneel before God, God will stand up for you. And when God stands up for you, no man can stand against you. David didn't beat Goliath because he had the most skill. He won because he had the most faith. Chick-fil-A, something that's gotten us through high school, the nation's top fast food restaurant, they're closed on Sunday because of the Sabbath. But do you know how important Sunday is in the restaurant industry? That's when restaurants make all their money. But when you put God first, you won't need Sunday to be the best. You won't need all the money to be the best. You won't need to do what everyone else is doing to be the best. Because when you honor God when no one is looking, he will honor you when everyone is looking. Now you may ask, in the world today, what does honoring God even look like? It means praying and spending time with him in your own time. It means being unashamed of the gospel of Christ, even when it isn't the most popular thing to do. It means not compromising your beliefs and what you know is right, no matter how enticing the world makes certain things look. It means loving your neighbor as yourself. Because when you put God first, he will go above and beyond anything you can ask or imagine. So today, graduates, I encourage you, don't seek the applause of a court or a stadium full of people. Don't seek the applause of your friends or a significant other. Don't even seek the applause of your parents. Seek the applause from God. Because when we stand before him one day, the money, the job, the fame, the accomplishments, it's not going to matter. But what does matter is that Jesus gave his life for us. So how are we going to live it for him? Seniors, it's been real. It's been a good ride, and I love all of you so much. And I can't wait to see what God has in store for us when we choose to honor him. Congratulations.